right, so good afternoon. This is Paul here at Exotics Racing, beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm here with Mr. Mike Smith today. We're in the Porsche Cayman GTS, looking to do 5 laps. Does that sound correct?
That's right.
All right, so what are we looking to do today, Mike?
I don't know. Let's see where it takes us.
Let's go fast, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to get out on the racetrack. We're going to get through the first corner. We got a long straightaway ahead of us, 1,800 feet we're going to go. First thing we're going to see at the end of the straightaway is going to be a set of orange cones on each side. That means it's time to start braking. What we want to do is we want to brake in a straight line until we see the first green cone, which is our turn-in cone. At that point, we start turning in. We want to smoothly get off the brake and smoothly get on the throttle right at the same time. So switch one to the other. And what we're going to do is we're going to feather the throttle up to the apex. What that does, it keeps the car balanced. So it keeps all the weight that we had on the back of the car, that we transfer to the front of the car, keeps it on the front, really helps us make that corner. Once we hit our apex, which is dead center on the corner, we're going to start unwinding our steering wheel and we're going to start squeezing on the throttle. What we're going to do is we're going to drift up looking for that green exit cone. We're going to use up all the track and then we're going to race down to the next corner and do it all over again.
Good.
Sound fair?
Yep.
All right. As you already noticed, mirrors are pointed for me. You don't have to worry about those. I'll watch everything that's going on behind us.
Okay.
If there's a faster car coming up on us, I'll let you know, hey Mike, we got a faster car. We're going to be passed. Not a problem. It happens all the time. We'll pick one side of the track that seems safe. I'll put my hand on the steering wheel with you, and I'll turn the hazards on. What that does, that lets the car behind us know that, hey, we see you, we're ready to be passed. Once we're clear, I'll take the hazards off, I'll take my hand off the steering wheel, right back to racing. More than likely, we're going to be the faster car out there. We're going to do some passing. So what we'll do is we'll get up behind the car. I'll let you know that we're probably going to pass him. Once we see his hazards, that lets us know that he sees us, we're clear. I'll put my hand on the steering wheel again, drive right around him at a safe distance. I take my hand off the steering wheel, back to racing again.
Good.
Any questions for me?
I think I'm good.
All right, so with your foot on the brake,
Okay.
we'll pull all the way down and over. That's manual mode.
Okay.
Turn the wheel slightly to the left, and that should be straight. Your upshift, your downshift.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and pull out and head toward the left to the racetrack, and then be ready to go.
This way?
Yes, sir. Yep, so what we're going to do is just going to hang a left right here.
Okay.
And just past that 200 mile an hour sign, we're going to come to a stop next to those blue cones.
Okay.
Pull up just a little bit more for me.
Okay.
All right, we've actually got a clear track, so let's go ahead and pull out.
Good.
Yep, we're all good. Go ahead and upshift. There we go. So what we're doing is we're aiming for that single cone right there. We're going to stay just to the left of it. All right, once we get to that cone, we're going to start turning in. A little bit tighter, and now start squeezing on that throttle. There we go. And start braking here. Go ahead and downshift once. A little bit more brake. Now start turning in. Now off the brake on the throttle, start feathering that throttle. Yeah, if we're not in the right gear, it'll actually downshift for us.
Okay.
So brake a little bit harder. Now start turning in, start feathering that throttle right away. We're going to keep it tight, so we're looking to get back to this side of the track. We're going to brake just to set the car and turn in, and we're going to feather the throttle up and over.
Okay.
That one takes a little getting used to, but once you figure it out, it actually goes by pretty quick.
Right on.
All right, so we're going to brake hard here because this is our tightest corner. We want to hold as wide as we can. That really sets up for this one right here. So we're going to stay to this side. We're going to brake just to balance the car, and then we're going to turn in here and throttle right back to that single cone again. Yep, stay wide, stay wide.
Sorry.
That's okay. Yep, so go ahead and keep it tight now, and now start squeezing on it.
Oops.
That's right. It builds those RPMs pretty quick.
What should I be shifting at? 8,000?
About 8,000 RPMs, yeah. So go ahead and start braking here. Downshift once for me. And get off the brake and start feathering that throttle.
Okay.
And we'll get up a little bit closer to this Ferrari. We'll probably end up past it. But go ahead and downshift one time. And yep, go ahead and brake. That's okay. Get up a little bit closer.
Okay.
See what he's got. All right, so we're going to go whichever way he's not. So let's go on this right side of him here. All right, so we're clear. Go ahead and downshift. And now we're going to go ahead and start turning. So brake just to balance the car, turn in, straight through, stay wide this time. Now start turning. Whoa.
Sorry.
That's right, a little too aggressive on the throttle. Like I said, that's why it's better to be straight when we get on that throttle, because that's exactly what will happen. And especially on that corner, we were a little too tight. We need to hang out a little bit wider next time. A little bit more brake here. Now start turning off the brake. Back on the throttle, start feathering it. Yeah, like I said, that upshifting, it really kills the car, especially in a car like this that doesn't have the horsepower. Yeah, so go ahead and keep it tight, get right back on that throttle, start feathering it. Then we're gonna get right back over here. Brake hard just to set the car, and then right back on the throttle. We're gonna feather it up and over, and we're gonna use up some of that track, so we don't want to keep that corner too tight. And brake hard here. Looking for our turn in. Now we're gonna turn in. Again, keep it tighter, 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 and use up some of that track. And right back on the throttle, right back to this side of the track. Then we're gonna brake a little bit just to balance, and straight through. A little wider. Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. We really need to keep that one wide because it really sets up and really helps us on this straightaway. So we'll pick up a lot more speed at the end of the straightaway if we make that corner right. Alright, start braking here. A little bit more brake. There we go. Now off the brake and start feathering that throttle. Right back on the throttle, keep that balance. And right back over this, we're gonna brake hard again, turn in, back on the throttle, we're gonna feather it up and over, use up some of our track here. And there we go. Brake hard here. Tighter, tighter, tighter. Brake here, turn in, straight through, stay in the gear we're in is fine. Hold it wide this time. Now turn it. Tight, 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 tight. That's okay. And right back on the throttle. Upshift. And start braking here. Alright, turn in. Off the brake, start feathering that throttle. And brake hard here. There we go. Now start turning in, off the brake on that throttle, feathering it. Right back over hard. The brake here, just to set the car up and over. And right back on. And that was our 5 laps.
Right.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Goes by pretty quick, doesn't it?
That was fun.
Alright, so we're going to go right off of here, right into the pits.
Okay.
So what'd you think of that ride?
That was cool.
Pretty awesome?
Now I want a better car.
You know what, this car could be the most fun car we have.
Yeah.
It's not the fastest, but what it does, it really makes you a better driver.
It does make me feel like I got total control of the ground. So.
Right. Yeah, the difference being in this car compared to like one of the Ferraris, if we kind of blow the corner a little bit, yep, we're going to take it wide, then we're going to swing right back in here. But like if you...
This one, right?
Yeah. Okay. So like, you know, in the GTR, any of the other cars, if you blow the corner, you could stab the throttle and you'll be okay because it's got enough power to pull it out.
Right.
This car, you really have to keep the momentum up, and you got to really nail the corners and keep the momentum. That way, you're going to have faster lap speeds or lap times. I should say. Oh, pull it over to me. Okay. And then all the way up. So other than that, like I said, it was good. A couple times we were a little aggressive on the throttle, especially in a corner. The big thing, you know, for next time you're out here, really look for that green cone. Wait till you get to that green turn-in cone, and what that does, that'll actually help you get to the apex and get out faster. And what you'll find is you'll find yourself carrying a lot more speed through the corner, which translates to a lot more speed at the end of the straightaway. And that's what we're looking to do. We always want to go fast, right? All right, any other questions for me?
No, that's awesome.
Mike, I had a good time. I hope you had fun.
I did too.
Great. So you go ahead and shut the car off.